progress on the layout has been slower than anticipated. It's one of the things with T-Gauge, you imagine, because the scale is so small, you'll be able to do an awful lot more with less time. And in certain respects, that's true. I mean, it's modelling in T-Gauge is nothing like modelling in much larger scales, and you are able to pack much more into a small space, and in relative terms you are able to do that quicker than you might with larger scales. But time is still a factor. T-Gauge is very fiddly modelling. When it comes to smaller details like walls, bushes, hedges, it's just fiddly, and slowly but surely things add up to give a convincing overall look. I finally bit the bullet and placed the industrial buildings on the layout, and they're now more or less in position. They still need to be finished off and some details etc. added, but they're fixed in place, and we'll add the details around them. This has allowed me to move on to the other side, the more rural or agricultural side. The first nut to crack was the trees. I decided we'd need a lot of trees, and a combination of wire, felt, flock, has given me some convincing results. I'm now working down into the field systems, doing short plates of trees and hedge to break up the different fields. We'll place a few buildings and farmyards etc. on the rural side, but it won't be as crammed as the industrial side was. For the moment we'll continue with the hedges and the trees. I am estimating, I think there are about 50 trees on the thing at the moment, and I'm estimating we're going to need a couple of hundred by the time it's finished. The other thing I've been looking at is LED lighting, a small component of LED lighting for the tunnels, possibly for some of the buildings as well. It's not that I really envisage doing a nighttime layout, which I think would be a very different animal, might be a project for the future. I just think that a few judiciously placed lights will add a little bit of life or something to the layout as it stands. Little highlighting here and there. I purchased a LED light kit from a website in the UK, but actually what I found is that for a third of the price in my local hardware store, I found a very nice 50 LED battery operated pack, which I think may serve the purpose. The LEDs are a little bit big in terms of scale, but I think if they are unseen inside tunnels and inside buildings, they may work fine actually. So I'll try that out. For the moment, though, the concentration is on trying to get the rural side fixed up properly and to keep building the 150 trees that I need for the layout. We shall see.